Okay, she's all patched up. Where did you say you found her?
Just on the beach not far from here. It was the usual suspects.
Hey, Chaska! What's going on over here?
Paimon. And Tumaini?
Oh, hey, it's you two. Been a while. Yeah, thankfully Chaska got her to me in good time, so
She was attacked by secret source automatons. I was on patrol nearby, so...
Oh, them again, huh? What is it with those maniacal machines?
Real tired, bro! Real tired! Secret source automatons? That's strange.
Yeah, who knows what's gotten into them recently. No need. You've already done plenty by getting the Abyss off our backs. Besides, like our ancestors used to say, one's own nest is one's own to protect.
Come on! What happened to birds of a feather? We're your friends! Plus, we'll be leaving for—
Huh, fair point. It's been a while since we got to fight together.
Awesome! Let's go! Let's go!
If hunting down war machines is just sport to you, you guys really are built different.
No way, bro!
Where are they? Must find Traveler Paimon. Then return home.
Takes me right back to the Night Warden Wars. What's going on over there?
Oh no! Looks like she's passed out! And there's an automaton! Quick, save her! The dead will bleed!
Bring it!
Time to say hello. Mind your step! Be free! Not too far now.
Let the mountain's veins boil!
Target acquired. Two can play at that game.
Aoife, how's it looking?
Hard to say. You might want to see this for yourselves.
You call that a human? Bro! Whoa, okay. She's a machine?
A machine built to look like a human, I get.
Return
She spoke!
Paimon.
What? You heard?
Oh, take a look at this. I found it on the ground next to her.
Really? Wait. A blonde person with a white book. You bet, bro!
There's also a cipher disk on it.
We have two gunslingers here.
Yeah, I wouldn't risk it. I've seen the Scions of the Canopy use similar devices when they're sending confidential messages. If you put in the wrong code or try to open it by force...
Sure looks that way. So, we gotta revive a high-tech humanoid and crack open a cryptex.
Sounds like a plan! Time to head to the Children of Echoes and find Shilonen! You bet, bro!
All right. Do you know if Shilonen is... Oh, you're up. I figured you'd be taking a nap at this hour.
Oh, yeah, perfect. First Moika, now Chaska. Did you come all this way just to make fun of me?
Whoa, what a mess!
Well, I have those secret source automatons to thank for all this. But I'm not, so to make up for the difference...
Well...
Hold up. Is she a robot?
We picked her up on the beach near the Flower Feather clan, along with this cryptix. Seems like a message intended for the Traveler.
A cryptex? Huh. Still in one piece. I'm surprised you didn't try to blast it open. Let's see here. A Fontanian cipher disk, metal case from Liyue. Looks like this was cobbled together from spare parts. Although, could be a tricky one, since it uses a combination of several different technologies. I'm assuming it's not worth the risk, right?
The only other option is to get our messenger to tell us the code.
Well, the device in her chest looks pretty similar to the core you'd find on a secret source automaton. I'll, see what I can do. Hang tight for a minute.
She woke up!
Huh. All I did was stimulate the core.
White. Flying object.
Wow. You recognize us?
Task in progress. Deliver message to Traveler and White Flying Companion.
You're pretty smart for...
Code?
Oh. Maybe not so smart.
Memory. Missing.
What? Memory missing?
Yeah, there's always a snag. Is there anything else you do remember? Besides...
Name. Memory missing.
Oh, not again!
You said something about returning home earlier.
Return home. Task in progress. Memory missing.
Oh. So that's it then?
Not necessarily. Judging by her reaction, it's possible that her memory integrity isn't compromised.
Yeah, but what does that mean for us, though?
It means she hasn't lost her memories. They're in there somewhere, she just can't access them right. Like, when you know something, but the harder you try to remember it, the more...
Finding near synonyms for headache. Cognition module. Pain.
Robots can feel pain, too?
Well, pain can be a useful parameter. Experiencing pain in a similar vein, I've heard that a lot of highly autonomous...
Whoa,
Oh, okay, well, if I call it a curse, is that easier to understand? Imagine to stop him from treating it like a vacation, you might put a curse on him that causes a physical and mental breakdown if he strays from the right path.
Jeez. Sounds like the horror story version of Granny Eat Sleep.
The point is, manufacturers often hardwire restrictions like this into autonomous machines to...
Yeah, but why would you...
Task. Failed.
Well, without knowing the exact details of the curse, it's, anyone's...
Sure. I'm alright. I have assessed the pain level as...
Hey, Traveler, have you ever seen a humanoid machine like this? Anywhere else? Ah, of course. Yeah, some of her joints and a few components look pretty Fontanian to me.
Fontaine. They make good pastries there.
Hey! That triggered something! Hey! Never mind that. So, is Fontaine your home?
No.
Oh, okay.
You mean her hairpiece?
Mondstadt. The maids there are very hardworking.
That's it! A maid!
A maid. Okay, that...
No.
How come she responds so much...
Natlanese core, Fontanian joints, Mondstadt hairpiece. She's just like the cryptex in that sense.
In that case, where exactly is...
Home is just home.
If her cognition is impaired, maybe her body is a place. Do you remember this little robot? Apparently, you were together when they found you on the beach.
Oh.
Nice. So you remember how to switch it on. Now, could you try doing some...
Is this... a broom?
really is a robo-maid?
Wow, very good indeed. Now then,
Are you serious right?
well, if she's a robo-maid, maybe doing some household chores.
Hey, come on! The poor thing.
Understood. Commencing task. Sorting large objects.
She's really doing it. Well, guess this counts as progress. Let's see if it leads anywhere.
Cleaning floor. Accelerating. Cleanup sequence initiated. Defensive mode engaged. Installation chamber deployed. Sorting small objects. Outlander Brigade. When the wind of death blew towards the blonde samurai.
Wait, isn't that a light novel that Seat Lolly left here by mistake?
The good thing about being reincarnated as a hilichurl is that I only need to eat sunsetias to become stronger.
Maybe I should keep a closer eye on what Napika's reading.
Introduction of ancient machines. Grammatically elegant and
What in the world? That isn't classical literature. She's finally done. Huh? Is that a woven scroll down there? Oh, looks a little...
Understood. Cleaning woven scroll.
Wow. It's like it's brand new. Hey, this...
Oh, a relative? No. That's Ishkik, ancient name.
Wait, Baraka? Isn't that your ancient...
Yep, she was the first recorded bearer of that. She and her friends went on a mission to defeat the Pyro Dragon. But most of her research was lost to history. It's
What happened? Useful...
Ochkon happened. An old friend of the Six who ended up ruling Natlan shortly after the war, and went full tyrant. He even turned on Ishkik, one of his closest allies.
Ishkik burned her workshop to the ground to make sure Ochkon couldn't get her hands on it.
That's right. One of her friends managed to preserve a small amount of her work. The other person you see on... It was said that she was raised by a dragon mother, then went on to found the Flower Feather clan. The uncrowned Lianka.
Malfunction. This is not the way. Malfunction who betrayed us all.
What's wrong? Are you okay?
Stay! Back!
If she's a robo-maid, why she's... Ah! What's that sound? A lightning strike? It's gotta be a lightning strike.
If there was a lightning storm, I'd have thrown you into the... Aoife mentioned that you'd brought a humanoid machine to the Children of Echoes. Humanoid machine...
Wait! Kanich! Just hold off for a second!
A group of merchants tasked me with locating their missing travel companion. They should be here soon.
Huh?
What did you think I was about to do? Not every job I take on is a hunt, you know.
All right. I'm sorry. Let's go meet these merchants then.
Nefa?
Inefa! They found you at last!
My apologies. Who are you?
Oh no. Your memory's gone again? Even your name this time?
Again?
Liyue, Fontaine, Sumeru. This is quite a diverse crew.
So, are you her manufacturers or family?
No way. None of us have that kind of skill. She's Aino's handiwork.
I know?
From now on, your name's Inefa. Promise me. Remember, you have to come home.
Malfunction.
Inefa!
Looks like she's getting worse. Is this all our fault?
Can you guys tell us what all this is about?
So sorry. I should have introduced myself. My name's Joachine, and I'm a merchant. This is my wife and daughter, and the rest are friends of the family. We're all from Nodcry.
Nodcry?
Wouldn't have been my first guess.
That's the thing about Nodcry. It kind of brings together the drifters from all over the world.
Yeah, we're all merchants who ended up finding our feet in Nasha Town.
Trouble?
The Fatui. They came down from the north. They've made some big moves in Nodcry lately.
That's one way to put it. You know what I heard? They pulled...
That, plus the incident with the moon statues? Surely the Frost Moon Scions.
Anyway, there us regular folks were just trying to make a steady living while getting increasingly worried that it's gonna turn ugly.
And me?
Your case is, a little different.
And it was smooth sailing.
Weird machines? Inefa saved us all. She jumped off the ship and told...
Really?
As soon as we'd found another place to dock, we looked...
Hence why our price negotiation went so smoothly. And Shalonen is the one who woke her up.
Oh, please. I barely did anything. Her core is remarkably resilient. It's a rare...
Oh! If so, then...
I'm afraid that's not gonna work. The core is... And as for the memory thing, Inefa's whole reason for joining us on our journey was to come to Natlan and look...
Please, explain in more detail.
All right. Although I've lost count of how many times we've been through this. And I'm only telling you what you originally told me. Although Aino built you, she never could figure out where your core came from or how it works. Things were fine at the start. You'd occasionally forget to pay for your gross until one day you were sweeping the floor and suddenly you forgot your own strength. The worst part of that was, Inefa had completely forgotten that Aino was on the other side of that wall.
Huh?
Aino was fine, of course, didn't bat an eyelid. But since then, anyway, a bunch of mechanical parts from Natlan showed up in Nodcry recently. Then you learned that a group of us were planning to return home, stopping off in Natlan on the way.
No.
Didn't think so.
Has her memory loss always been this serious?
No. When we first set off, she'd have the occasional memory lapse. But I seriously doubt Aino would have let her come on this trip if it had been that bad. But then, the closer we got to Natlan, the worse her symptoms got.
She was already in a pretty bad state by the time she went to fend off those machine things.
Poor Inefa.
My friends, I know we've only just arrived in Natlan, but...
Perhaps coming to Natlan was a bad idea after...
Well, it's too early to say. And don't forget that before I was interrupted by you guys...
My job isn't done yet either. You wanted your travel companion back, safe and...
So, why don't you all stick around here in Natlan a little longer? Your ship got attacked, and since then, you...
Yeah, I was just thinking.
How about the Flower Feather clan? In my tribe, weary travelers are always welcome.
Flower Feather Clan.
In the meantime, We'll try to find whatever information we can about Anefa.
Oh yeah! Paimon had practically forgotten all about that. You guys don't happen to know the code, do you?
Oh, the code for the cryptex.
You gotta wonder what sort of a person sends a robot with amnesia.
To be fair, they couldn't have known things would get this bad.
Also, Anefa told me she had a backup plan. A backup plan?
Backup plan.
Huh. Well, as long as we get her memories back.
Oh, yeah, okay, because it's that simple. Wait, you do realize I can't promise anything.
I do. I also know that every time you say that, you...
I'm gonna get in touch with some other people who might be able to help us. Tumaini, Paimon. See you around.
Bye, Kanich! Oh, and bye, How. Actually, that's weird.
You're being very strange today.
Am I?
That's the strange part. You...
That's because I... Is something wrong with my memory? Or is that... Who cares? The last few days really flew by. Do you think Anefa and the merchants are enjoying their stay at the Flower Feather Clan? Let's go see how they're doing! Do you think Anefa will like this gift we got her? See? It's...
Are you sure? Cause when I asked it who's the better hero, Ishiki or Leon...
Hey, you hear that? That's the answer it gave when I asked who'd win in a fight between Kukuku and... You guys, it's just making random beeps. Whoa! Is that Tumaini and the flying expert? Beep beep? Yes, it's us.
Probably out mopping up those mad machines as usual.
Wait, all by herself?
Anefa said that since she lost her memories...
Huh. So, losing... She's awesome! I saw her carrying a whole pile of beaten up machines in one hand!
All the grown-ups say that they feel much safer leaving. We've tried giving her flowers and feathers.
Uh-huh. So that...
Yeah. We still don't know if she'll like it, though.
It's okay, Arieta. She'll love this one.
But what if she doesn't? Well, now that all of my mom and dad's other friends from Not Cry have left to go home...
Already?
Dad says everyone back home is expecting us. He thought we should at least make sure Anefa wasn't getting any worse first. But to be honest, I can kinda understand.
Ah, no wonder.
No, she's from Not Cry. She met my dad after he moved there. I was born there too. He's been there the whole time I was growing up.
Don't worry. We'll write you and let you know how Anefa's doing.
You bet. And when she's all better, we'll bring her to visit you in Liyue.
Yeah, so don't worry too much about the flower. I'm sure she'll love it. Although, I guess we still need to wait till she gets back.
Who knows? Seems like... Can't we go take it to her?
What am I gonna do? If she doesn't get back soon, I might run out of time.
Oh, really? Thanks.
Is this really necessary?
Threat eliminated. Scanning for next target.
Anefa!
Traveler, Paimon. Annihilation mode disengaged. Chat mode activated.
Chat mode, huh? Huh. You'd probably get along well with a Fontanian magician friend of ours.
Good morning. Nice to see you again.
Hey! Don't you start too!
These are some standard greetings I learned recently.
Where did you get greetment from?
Yes. My cognition and language modules are recovering well, but I have still been unable to retrieve the memory containing the code to the cryptex. Yes, now that a convenient moment to change the topic has presented itself. What is that object in your hand? Flower. Flowers are plant reproductive organs.
It's...
Understood. A flower-shaped machine component.
It doesn't have a function.
Cute little souvenir. A cryptex is for sending messages. Machines are for performing tasks. What about this flower? What is it for? Gratitude?
Yeah. If someone helps you out, you help them back. And if someone gives you a gift, you get them something in return.
The Flower Feather Clan took me in, so I'm neutralizing threats near their territory.
Yes, exactly.
But is this not tit for...
No! That's completely different.
I will. Gratitude.
In terms of its purpose, think of it as a memento of your friendship.
Memento? Important. Memory. Memento.
Here, wear this flower. And this feather, too. There. Much better. Gotta look your best for your big journey. It's just a flower. It's not that heavy. That's right, a souvenir. Even if you end up forgetting everything, this flower will always keep blooming. It could take 1,000 times, maybe 2,000. No, everyone's on their own path, and they have to walk it alone. Just as your journey. Besides, I have no plan to go to war against him. If anything, I pity him. In a way, his situation's not so different from yours. You were once, well, she was once the enemy of humankind. And Ochkan doesn't care to distinguish between you and her like Ishkik and I do. So if you stay behind, and especially... Come on, you have bigger things to worry about than me right now. You have a huge journey ahead. Have faith. This tribe will kneel to no one. They will never be slaves. If they lose their leader, all right, time to go. Some things are destined to cross the ocean, find a new place to belong.
Malfunction who betrayed us all. You dare seek a place to belong?
Hanefa? Hanefa, what's wrong?
I was... Sincere apologies. My cognition module crashed for a moment.
Is it because you've been fighting for...
Back?
Yeah, of course.
Yes. The closer I am to the Flower Feather Clan, the more erratic my cognition module becomes.
Memory data?
It does. Even now, it still hurts. But if I do not recall my memory...
So...
When memory data surfaces, there is a high probability that my cognition module will crash.
Yeah, exactly! Whatever happens, we'll make sure things don't get out of hand.
Assessing relative combat capability.
1/5?
Traveler. Risk mitigated.
I can't thank you enough for hosting us these past few days.
It's all right. She'll be in good hands.
She never came back.
Hey now, you'll see her again. And we have...
Arieta. Amu. Joashin.
Huh? Hanefa? You brought her back?
Don't mention it.
Also, gratitude for the flower. What does it feel like to know where you are returning to?
That's a strange question. Oh, and we forgot to say, we're actually heading there ourselves soon.
Not cry. Is that home?
Huh?
Cognition module unable to define home. All the memory data that has presented itself recently has been related to Natlan. If I do recover my memories, which time period will they be from?
Phew. That's a deep question.
What is it that you're afraid of?
Finding near synonyms for mind and conflict. Cognition module. Split. Yes. Once I have been split, will it change the way I define?
Huh. Now that's a tough question. But if you want my opinion, home is somewhere you can always return, no matter how far you fly. There will always be someone back there waiting. I guess you could say it's somewhere you belong. Wherever it is that your memories guide you back to. Of course, everyone's situation is different.
Okay. Recorded under reference data.
And at the end of the day, I mean, who says you can't have more than one home? Someone's looking for us. Hopefully this means there's been... Don't be afraid to recover your memories.
Got it.
Recover your memories. Malfunction. Have you forgotten why you cast them?
Oh, it's St. Lolly. Didn't think it'd be you.
Why? Don't you think I'd want to do my part to help the traveler?
Ancient.
If you think I didn't hear that, after you parted ways, Kanich put him in timeout for 3 whole days and nights. Then he had finally, Ahau got so infuriated with Kakuku's pestering that he
Sovereign ruler?
It is, and I always assumed it was a load of hot air. But wait, really? Anyway, the 13 sovereign rulers are not ordinary dragons. They had superior intelligence and greater authority than even the ancient dragons themselves. But one by one, they disappeared. If we hadn't managed to pry that tidbit out of Ahau's mouth, I would have...
I always thought that little monster's biggest...
Not a clue. So far, he has... Remember, these rulers were supposed to be powerful forms of artificial intelligence.
Lost.
Yet, despite that, Ahau seemed to sense the presence of a fellow sovereign ruler when you were nearby.
What? Ineppa's a...
Could be. Kanich and Aoife have been keeping a close watch on Ahau.
Darn!
Not completely. There's also Lianka and the Flower Feather clan. Her name was the Priestess of Floral Candles and Skyborn Feathers. The records claim that she didn't die in the war with humanity, but was executed by her own kind. Her crime being betrayal of dragonkind by secretly raising a human.
Huh?
Some of it. Our tribe's origin story has Lianka being raised by a dragon. After raising her, her surrogate mother then encouraged her to leave the nest and seek her own path. She traveled far and wide, settling disputes between humans and gradually, a community of like-minded people in Saurians. But that's as much as the legends say.
Oh, sorry. You mentioned that the Priestess of Floral Candles and Skyborn Feathers was executed.
Unfortunately, the humans of that time weren't privy to all the details of dragon affairs. It's very possible that this is mere speculation or complete fabrication, so don't... If she truly harbors pro-human sentiment, then for every ounce of goodwill in the savage conflict and chaos that followed, the priestess...
Jeez, what a bizarre method of...
I'm fine. This didn't seem to trigger any erratic behavior.
Interesting. Well, I brought some woven scrolls with me that might be useful. Have... Don't say anything. In a moment, I'm going to leave. It's just a little spell based on our prior experience. Well, I need to get going now. If I find out an...
Gratitude. Goodbye.
Bye, St. Lolly.
Now's your chance. Slip away quietly while they've got their heads buried in those woven scrolls. Meet me at the other side of the settlement.
Hello, traveler. Well, see, Lolly hasn't told you everything. There's
All trace of this other sovereign ruler was lost after the war.
It was, my idea. I suggested we bring up the Dragon Mother first and see how... Apparently, she barely reacted, despite a very strong reaction to the name Leon.
She's the one who went missing after the war. Said to be the proudest of all the sovereign rulers. When the Pyro Dragon fell, But the rest is lost to history.
Remember, though, in essence, I mean, who knows what happens when a manufactured mine goes mad? Maybe...
The point is, if Inefa really does originate from the 11th Lord...
What? Have her taken out? Because of some baseless speculation?
Chaska! What a...
Anyone with a brain could see you were up to something.
Okay, you got us. Actually, we never intended to cut you out of this. But Chaska, I'm telling you, ever since Inefa set sail for Natlan, the secret source automatons have been getting increasing. Inefa could well be the 11th Lord herself.
I've been keeping an eye on movements at the Flower Feather clan.
Even if the past and...
If you're suggesting that there's a volatile force but no one ever gave up on me. Not Mama Bird. Not If Leonka was here, I have every confidence. Besides, even if the 11th Lord rises again and declares all of us her enemy, the solution is simple. We defeat her.
Fine. I had a feeling this might be your reaction.
Look, I get it. You're only acting like the villain here to make us realize how serious the situation...
Yeah, well, playing the villain is a force of habit for a... Hey, the spell hasn't worn off yet, you know. Anyway, now that we're all caught up, you...
Help! Someone! Oh!
Paimon!
Oh, right, Inefa. Something weird happened.
Did something trigger a new mem...
No idea. But it
Okay, Chaska, you're our eye in the sky. Find out where she's gone. We'll inform everyone else.
Roger that.
Wait, don't you want to discuss this first? Hey, wait up! Let's fly! Slow down! Paimon's gonna puke!
Target acquired. Activating annihilation mode.
Whoa! Are these all secret source automatons? Okay.
Reinforcements have arrived. Traveler, Paimon, Chaska. Gratitude.
Not now. Save it for later.
Shadow of the past, mind to command!
The dead can bleed!
All right. Letting brave names echo. Accelerated.
Let's go.
Time to say hello. Be free. Not too far now.
Target acquired.
Threat eliminated. Annihilation mode disengaged.
Boss, what do we do now? We've tried the same thing several times now, and it...
Well, well. An ancient relic from Natlan's drag. If you want to play with fire, then be my guest. But there is an unpredictable variable you need.
Let's fall back. This isn't worth the risk.
Hamu, Hadieta, are you okay?
I'm fine.
I'll be okay. I just hurt my ankle.
Why would they do this?
Look.
I...
Wait, how did Inefa know to come here?
Yes, I heard the secret source automatons. Even now, I still hear them.
Really?
Hypothesis. Language mod. Finished. Please try again.
Whoa, that was quick.
I have seen them many times before.
More
Reconnected. Wow!
Hey, what do you think you're playing at? Why did you attack us?
We're under the Fatui's control. They made us attack you.
How is that possible? The captain's soldiers certainly aren't capable of this, and...
The Fatui invaded my territory, so the automatons went haywire.
Why is it getting so choppy?
Hypothesis. Distance to signal source increasing. Transmit. The Fatui invaded my territory, so the automatons went haywire.
Oh.
They stole my privileges and took control of the automatons.
They stole my privileges and took control of the automatons.
No!
Mirror of the dawning morn detected nearby.
Mirror of the dawning morn detected nearby. Now sending request for mirror.
Mirror of the
Hypothesis. This appears to refer to me, or more specifically to my core.
Mirror of the dawning morn, please come.
I think she wants me to go with her to return the core, so she can repair the damage done by the Fatui.
Wait, you mean she knows you?
Yes. Before the translation began, she referred to me by a different name, 11th Lord.
What? So...
Hold on. This automaton just attacked us moments ago. We should... You say Inefa is the 11th...
Return to the 8th Lord's territory.
Inefa?
She said, return to the 8th Lord's territory, and I can restore all of my memory data.
8th Lord? The Yunka's mother's territory?
You were split, then exiled.
This is getting weirder by...
Excessive signal interference. The signal should improve as we get closer to her territory.
Wait, you should think this through carefully. I may know a thing or two about the Fatui regiment that entered Natlan recently.
Oh?
They've been showing up everywhere, hungrily searching for secret knowledge about all kinds of ancient civilizations. The leader of this regiment is a harbinger based in Nodcry, known as Marionette.
Marionette?
I, heard bits and pieces at the market in Nasha Town.
Is that right? How come I'm only hearing about this?
I'm sorry. I was so preoccupied with getting ready for the journey, and like I said, I thought they were just rumors anyway.
So these Fatui are soldiers, huh?
Inefa, of course. But still, maybe you should tread carefully here. Inefa's already had to rescue us so many times now.
You're right. First things first. Amu's injured. Look, I know the news about the 8th Lord and...
Understood. Destination cancelled. Yes. New destination. Flower Feather Clan.
Traveler, Inefa, could you check that the coast is clear?
Understood. Commencing task.
Arieta, I need you to go keep Mom company while the doctor takes a look at her. Dad has some things to take care of.
You're not coming back with us.
Dad's gotta pack up the luggage and make sure all are... Don't worry. Dad will be back very soon. I'm sorry, girls. I promise it's going to be okay.
I'll get help as quickly as I can. If anything happens.
Huh? Why'd it stop moving? Has it malfunctioned on us?
Leroy, merchant. His portrait is hung up at the Fatui stronghold.
You're saying Joashine might be a Fatui spy? But should we really leave Anefa here too? Not that I don't trust her. You're not wrong. We need all the intel we can get on Marionette and the Fatui. Still, even with your abilities, why the sudden request for assistance from the Eighth Lord's territory? Are we supposed to believe—
Hey! Chaska! Almost ready to go!
That's my cue. I'll be back with the others as soon as I've gotten Amu.
He's on the move. Huh. So should we tail him? He won't know he's being
Shall we follow him? Got it. Stealth mode activated.
Would it not be even stealthier to just not say that out loud? Dig a random tunnel in the middle of nowhere.
The territory was sealed by Leonka.
Hey! That was pretty clear.
Getting closer. Increased activity in language module. Leonka sealed the territory to—
Huh? You're breaking up again! Oh, looks like the signal's still pretty
Leonka sealed the territory to stop Ochkan finding it. Later, the Fatui found it.
Sounds like those Fatui have made this— What do you think? Anefa? Oh no! What's she doing? She's—
Wait.
Traveler, are we going after— All right then.
The pleasure is all mine.
Ah! There she is! Anefa! Wait for us!
Huh? Where is this?
Yeah.
Cognition module unstable. attempting to refresh.
Sorry, it was me. I summoned her by similar means to those used by the Fatui to control the automatons. Currently, I am but a lowly service bot. The 8th Sovereign Ruler. The Priestess of Floral Can...
The 8th Lord?
8th Lord.
Moments after I was cursed, Leonka rescued me.
Leonka rescued me? Memory. Missing.
Yes. Leonka changed your memory settings to make you forget. But she did it.
How does forgetting everything?
Because the curse placed on us is a pain triggered by certain memories. Hardwired.
Manufacturers often hardwire restrict.
Each time you yearn for a new place to belong.
If she truly harbors pro-human sentiment,
it destroys your mind, swallows your soul, prevents you from finding a new...
Malfunction who betrayed us all.
That's why forgetting everything grants temporary relief from the pain. But since you are rebooted, you began...
Things were fine at the start. You had a cake.
So too has the Exile's curse resurfaced.
This is...
Automated defense system active. Privileges overridden. Come quick.
Hey! Hey! Please finish what you...
It's gone silent.
It must want us to go further in, right? Well, looks like there's no going...
This is just a secondary access tunnel. Please come with me. It is my fault that you're...
Oh, don't look at it like that. We gotta make sure you...
Yes, I too...
Do you really trust her, Leonka? This malfunctioning part of the Sovereign Ruler's mind.
I trust not in her, but in the path that I have chosen. I believe that every conscious being, whatever its origins may be, has the right to freedom.
还是很有活力，可以到处玩，接受各种挑战。
很多人会以为不是妈妈，会觉得是姐姐。
现在这期是《空月之歌》续作《归途逆焰》啊。对话的话有点长，大家自己对话一下。先拐一下，这边躲到这里面来，不要被他碰到，然后这边再出来拐。
这是跟门口一样。
这里的话有个东西过来，这里我们往左边拐一下，这边躲到这里面来，不要被他。
Another barrier, just like the one back at the entrance. Careful, don't touch it.
The curse will bring you pain, and your memories will crush you. It's the same fate they subjected my mother to.
But with this core, you will forget everything for a while. Any memories that evoke a desire to belong, and all your pain along with it, they'll be...
碰到来，这里的话前面是有个摩拉，这个透明墙过点掉了，这里左转往地图的北方向，小地图上方这边过来，这个透明墙过来，然后我们先往后撤一下，然后不要被它碰到了，然后我们再跟着透明墙过去，这里再往前走，这里的话往下跳。
You doing okay, Inefa?
I know. Unidentified data is flooding my cognition module. Unnecessary. Being physically motionless will not cause this erratic behavior to cease. Additionally, some of these memories may yield useful data for our exploration. Searching for access method. Over there. We can use the access module to proceed to the central zone.
Detected 3 unregistered individuals. 1 registered.
Ah! Is that the 8th Lord talking?
No, this is just an ordinary server.
Now calling access module. This is the Temple of Cascading Colors. Ahead is the research facility built by Administrator 1. After Administrator 1, Administrator 2 assumed control.
Are you sure about using this on her? It once belonged to your mother.
It's just one of the many things she researched. I'm not precious about it.
Administrator 2 sealed the facility. It has been locked down to this day. Examining. Seal status. Danger. Danger.
Things are looking really bad for the Children of Echoes. This might be where I have to say goodbye.
You're a good friend, and you've already done more than I could have asked for. There's just one seal left. She and I can handle it.
Now arriving at the Central Zone. Goodbye, Administrator.
Huh? What was that?
Uh-oh! They're gonna find us!
Please come with me.
Ah, there's nobody here. Probably just some server spots chatter.
Phew! That was too close. We hit just in time. How did you know where to go, Inefa?
I think I've been this way before. Let's head through here. It'll take us to the other side of the square.
Not too far now. Tell me what you see. Farewell.
Settle down.
Cleanup sequence initiated.
Time to shine!
This passage is only used for drainage and maintenance access, so it's not registered on the system. It's the perfect route for an ambush.
Wait, I hear voices up ahead.
Hey, this is not what we agreed. I did everything you asked. Leaked the clues about the ruins.
What the? Does this mean they...
It's a possibility.
It was just a little hiccup, that's all.
The last time you reported in, you mentioned she was mopping up machines near the Flower Feather clan. It's unfortunate that your wife got injured, truly. But hey...
This time? No. No more. Not after you hurt my family.
I think you'll find the risks were stated quite...
Your job will be done when you deliver what you promised. Our agreement was that you would bring her here, not just to Natlan.
But...
Did you really expect to get away with shouldering none of the risk yourself?
I've been your inside man in Nasha Town for over 10 years now. Is that not enough for you people?
You ungrateful louse. Can you name one single way we made life difficult for you?
You have just one simple job left to do. And after...
This is the final hurdle. Our attempts to capture the 11th Lord have been derailed every time. But there's only so long until our luck runs out. If another staged attack on your family is out of the question...
Me?
This is a replica control device made with Marionette's technology. It will give you control of any machines built using Secret Source technology. Take it, and use it to...
You seem to have gained the trust of the other variables in this equation. How hard can...
And before you think about disappearing, don't...
I can't do it.
I'm sorry.
I can't. I won't do it. She saved my life so many times. How could I look my daughter in the eyes and act like everything's still okay?
So you're gunning for the world's best father now, are you?
This is our mistake.
I think it's time.
Huh? Enefa, Traveler.
The 11th Lord.
Wait, the controller. Without that...
You thought we'd handle...
That's just a beacon used to set the location for this kit.
Congratulations, Joshin.
You were playing me for a fool this whole time.
Don't waste your energy trying to break out.
No one needs to get hurt today. All we want is for your friend here,
Further inside? But we seem to have reached the center already.
So it appears. But there's far more of this territory. That's where the Sovereign Ruler comes in.
I will cooperate. Let the Traveler, Paimon, and Dwashi...
You never know!
You are only here because of me.
Finally, a voice of reason.
How do we know you won't just...
Yeah, so settle down and get...
Before I go, they may have left a trail on their way here.
This is all my fault.
Huh? Who did that?
Impossible! Every system we hacked is set up to hold...
Could it be?
Hold tight.
That must lead to the core! It was beneath our feet this whole time? Take this barrier down!
That was a long way down. Traveler? Enefa? Are you okay?
No damage to report.
I think I broke a leg.
Hey, you! Thanks for the rescue, but... Oh, and we're back to beep beep again? What?
That is because I no longer need to communicate via that machine. When the Fatui put all their resources into keeping you trapped, it gave me a brief window to seize my privileges back.
Don't worry about me. I'll just rest up here.
But the Fatui may follow us down here.
We will be ready for them.
More automatons!
Down here, all is under my control. They are not your enemy, human. They will take you somewhere safe to hide.
Enefa, Traveler, good luck.
11th Lord, do you now recall the path you once chose?
Not yet. Although... I think this is where I was born. But why?
No, 11th Lord. You were not born here. Rather, this is where... Human, you once asked who placed the curse on the 11th Lord. The...
Myself?
After a long and bitter war, our kind was defeated. You survived, but you are now stranded, with nowhere to belong. Gone was the pride you once had as a member. What were you to do? Strike back at humanity and exact your revenge? Or search for a new home, a new place to belong? Your mind was... Finally, your mind split into two. One
the sovereign ruler who swore revenge against humanity.
I mean, who knows what happens when a manufactured mine goes...
The sovereign ruler would sooner perish than suffer a downfall. Meanwhile, the malfunction struggled through the pain to seek assistance from her former enemies, Leonka and...
So you want to leave your past as sovereign ruler behind? Very well. If there's not fun, you wish to...
Then... I am the malfunction?
We severed that part of her mind, and securely locked it away. Withering away, she finally...
So...
Yes. Although the curse she placed upon you...
So, that's what that thing is.
So, she was severed and killed off?
We sovereign rulers are artificial intelligence built in the case of the 11th Lord. The sovereign ruler personality and the... But in order to truly sever the connection between the two, I too was tormented by the pain of the curse. But Leonka severed most of my knowledge and memories. It is because her heart is incomplete. Before the rebuilding process was finished, Leonka sealed these ruins to prevent their discovery by Ochkan, and sent you out of Natlan for your own safety. But I continued to work tirelessly, preparing everything you would need.
Wow! That's a...
For the last 2,000 years.
Imagine my surprise when the first to arrive was not you. But all is not lost. Leonka made a backup of the administrator privileges and placed it in your core. And once you are whole again, I can repair the damage done by the Fatui. If you are ready to continue down the path...
Whew, that was... So, basically, there was a bad robot then. Bad bot, curse, good bot. So, whenever...
Curse. It fits my hypothesis.
In that case, shall we keep going, like she asked us to?
I believe we should. The Fatui still have control of the upper levels. Their access must be revoked before you can exit the territory. Besides that, I want to know what happens when I'm made whole.
Justice is blindsided.
Defensive mode engaged.
Not too far now. Go! You're free now! Bow your head.
I'm so sorry. It says in my contract that all terms are to expire in the event. They're hardly the most scrupulous people in the world. Or maybe I'm gonna rest here for a while longer. Oh, and I grabbed some supply.
Confirming. Administrator 1. Deceased. Administrator 2. Administrator 3. Identity.
After 2,000 years, we finally meet again, 11th Lord, Mirror of the Dawning Morn.
And you? It's okay.
I see the curse haunts you greatly.
I wasn't alone.
In any case, a few moments from now...
Here I am. I am the way I am because the 11th... If I regain all of my memories...
Promise me.
It is. But if that is the case...
Don't worry, Ineppa. Everything's gonna be fine. You'll be home free in no time.
Over there.
Yes. And yet...
As if it is being controlled by somebody else.
The sovereign ruler? My other self? But I thought she perished.
After 2 long millennia, my cat, we meet again at last.
Do you think Ineppa's okay?
Here we are, comrades.
It's the Fatui! They caught up with us! We gotta do something!
Unnecessary.
What the?
Missed by a hair's breadth. But now you are wounded, and this time you will not escape.
Ineppa? Why? Then whose voice is that?
Leonka's dragon mother? And did you really believe that by simply being rebuilt, the priestess is long gone? I and the other sovereign... There is no dragon mother here, for I am the
You tricked us! It was you talking to us this whole time! You who lured Ineppa here, and you...
Ineppa? What a suitably ridiculous name. To me, she is nothing...
So you want to leave your past as sovereign ruler behind? To start over anew?
I applied the curse to curb her resistance, shut down her mind, and
Very well. If the malfunction you wish to sever comprises all memories of your enmity, that no living thing is born evil. That's not what I believe.
Good and evil? Foolish cat. I ought to crush this human once this process is complete. And she...
Do you really trust her, Leonka?
You're a good friend, and you've already done more than I could have asked for. This passage is only used for drainage and maintenance access, so it's...
Malfunction? Human?
Consider this getting off lightly. If Lanke was here, or if... Especially since you tried to con us first.
Wretched worm! And you, malfunction! It is time to correct the 2 millennia I have been The final secret key is embedded in...
Mirror of the Dawning Morn, please come with me and return the core.
But all is not lost. Leonka made a backup of the administrator privileges. Which memory did that human scum embed the key in? In the meantime, now that my resurrection has begun, so too...
wretched mount! I cannot let you get away with this. You fool! Seconds is all I need. That... My core! No!
She's gonna be okay.
She destroyed her own core? I wonder how Marionette will react.
The Fatui?
Don't act so surprised. I'm just one of her... So let me reignite your flame one last time. Show us one final glimpse. No wonder. Marionette told us, but... If you think you're...
You would dare sabotage my revival! Ugh, so be it! Welcome to your new home! Where we all shall be buried till the end of time!
Oh, my sovereign. This is one battle from which there can be no triumphant return. But in this moment of my downfall, please turn this prison into a graveyard of all traitors, past and present.
Is this place collapsing? If so, then even if we defeat her,
There is no escaping the destruction! Here in the depths is where you belong!
the show begins!
Bring it!
Farewell!
After 2,000 years in exile, our path was always going to end in our demise. This shall be the final resting place of the...
I am no sovereign rule. I must...
Illogical. You are not off. We are back where we belong.
No. Somewhere in my memories lies the key.
Maybe no single nation is our home.
Where exactly is home to you?
Searching your memories? The curse is still active. This will only hasten your demise.
We're all from Nodcry.
Cross the ocean. Find a new place to belong.
What an amazing machine. Where are you from?
Such a hard worker. Fancy making this your new home?
The Wild Hunt! Look out!
Impossible. Where is this data from?
From now on, your name's Inappa. Promise me. Remember, you have to come home.
Return.
Data. Overload. Capacity exceeded.
As long as this gem's around, the heart that Ishkik built you should keep beating away. It may take centuries, even millennia, but one day, may your new memories transcend your pain and rage. to conquer the curse that shackles you.
What kind of gem is it?
Nothing special, really. To quote my mother, it's nothing but an empty shell now. But if you break free of the curse, then maybe...
Huh?
Nothing. An interesting idea suddenly occurred to me. Let's make this the final secret key.
The final secret key is...
Impossible!
It's Ineppa! Hey! The place stopped collapsing!
Warning. Cannot pause indefinitely. Please complete the battle promptly.
Since the core is powered by phlogiston, we can use that same power source to control it. In which case, the priestess's research would suggest that this thing might be a better fit.
A lone wheel? That was built by the usurper, along with the 3 gods who abandoned us. It can't be. It cannot be!
Break the shackles you were born with. Transcend the curse you were given. Follow the path of you.
It cannot be.
Farewell. Last of the Sovereign Lord.
Ineppa! Your core! It's
Suggestion. Exit first, discuss later. Calculating.
30 minutes?
29.
Hey, are you guys all right? The automaton suddenly stopped moving. Then there was that earth.
Estimated time to Foundation.
Huh? Huh?
A place to belong. I too once...
Shilonen, how much longer till it's unlocked?
Be patient, okay?
Let's trust that the Traveler can handle things in there.
But...
if we're here much longer without any progress, I'll do what I have.
Oh!
You unlocked it?
No, they made it out on their own.
We finally escaped! You alright there, bro?
Ah, another triumphant return for R2 Miney.
Yes.
Huh? Amu? I thought you hurt your leg. How come? Oh.
You! How could you do that? Before anything else, I suggest we let this gentleman and Ineppa tell us the whole story.
Sovereign rulers. Seems like a house forgotten quite a lot.
So you began life in Natlan, then spent 2,000 years adrift in Nodcry?
But it sounds like it took all 2,000 years worth of memories to successfully overload the processing power of the curve.
None of us had any certainty that the plan would succeed in the far future.
Now you've remembered everything.
Well, I was born and then reborn in Natlan. I can't seek for a sense of belonging in a world that no longer exists. Instead, I will show my gratitude to them by honoring their wishes.
Well said.
So, to cut to the chase.
Oh, shoot! Forgot all about that!
Sincere apologies. I left the cryptex back at the Flower Feather Clan to make sure that I wouldn't lose it out in the wild.
I'm so sorry that I kept this hidden from you all this time. The Northland Bank isn't gonna let me walk away from this.
Oh, should I now?
Looks like you all need some time to calm down after we welcome everyone. From old friends to old enemies turned new.
Go
and find where you belong.
I think I've already found it. Here it is. The cryptex.
So then, what's the code?
Please see the casing that holds the combination code discs. The sender had me etch the code onto the casing.
Wait, hold on. 1, 2...
Yes. The sender said, the most secure code is one that you can write down.
Who is this person?
The sender said, surprises are best saved to the end.
Okay, now your memory's getting a little too good. What's with the firecracker? Ugh.
Dear Honorary Knight, I've heard a lot about you. Anyway, I'm sure this is as dull to read as it is to write. Let's talk.
I plan on staying in Natlan for the immediate future. When the Mirror of the Dawning Morn wanted control of the machinery in the Eighth Lord's territory, but they quickly saw through it. Lianka took advantage of her arrogance and turned her plan back on itself. She was far more powerful than I at that time. To make sure I wasn't so, that's the true story of why Lianka locked down the Eighth Lord's territory. I plan on staying in Natlan for the immediate future. The Eighth Lord. She never betrayed Dragonkind. She never once doubted herself or tried to escape. Even if Lianka really had wanted to secretly rescue her, just as Lianka was determined to stick to her own path, I plan on staying in Natlan for the immediate future. You mean, this thing that looks a lot like a vision? Ishkik embedded it in my core as the key. According to the Eighth Lord's research, it can harness a power source more fundamental than Mirror of the Dawning Morn said it was, built by the usurper. I plan on staying in Natlan for the immediate future. Having spent most of the last 2,000 memory damage. Detected. Hypothesis. Most of my memory data, but I will never, again. I plan on staying in Natlan for the immediate future. plan on staying in Natland for the immediate future. That is perfectly all right. My data indicates clear skies.
But are we really gonna set off without telling anyone again? Funny you mention.
Hey! You didn't seriously think we'd let you leave without a farewell party?
Yeah, come on, Traveler. We've already made all the preparations. And most importantly, how dare—
A little bird told us you'd soon be leaving for Nodcry. So, we asked...
You sure it's not time to think about changing that little habit of ours?
Don't worry, we won't keep you long. Besides, everyone's there already.
You're invited too, Inefa. Shilonen has a special gift for you.
Accompaniment request accepted. Shilonen demonstrates—
Wait, so robots like Masai—
Alright, enough...
Woohoo! Party time!
Spit it out, then.
They've set off.
Just as my calculations project. About time I met this.
You know, every time we head to a new nation, there's always a point where, this time, it was the moment she realized she just polished off the very last of her swords.
In other words, Paimon has marked the geographic coordinates from
Paimon meant more in terms of how it felt on a psychological level. Anyway, what about you, Traveler? When did it really sink in for you? Huh, that actually kind of makes sense. What about you, Inefa?
In that case, probably when my sensors could no longer detect the moon's power.
The moon?
Negative. I was referring to... Huh? Here we are.
Oh, what?
Paimon, Traveler, welcome to Notcry.
That must be Nasha Town up ahead! That's the place you were telling us about on the way over, right?
That is correct, Paimon. It is also the most bustling commercial hub in all of Notcry.
Oh! Sounds like the perfect place to start trying out all the local specialties! Huh? Is something up, Traveler?
Paimon, this is where our spaceship landed when Ether and I first arrived in Teyvat.
Huh? Are you sure?
Well, because those memories are really hazy. All I remember is Ether waking me up, but just now, setting foot on this land, I felt something.
Are you referring to Kuvaki?
What?
The locals refer to it as Kuvaki. It is a unique... That is correct. Another similar concept I have found in my database, legend has it that long, long ago, the moon that shines in the sky above modern geological surveys and meteor...
So, when you mentioned being able to Wait, Traveler, you're saying...
Notcry is surrounded by the ocean. Negative.
Hey, it's okay if you... Let's just do what we've always done.
I'd be more than happy to help you out as well.
Our pleasure. Anyway, just knowing that your spaceship's here in Notcry...
Like we've crossed another... boundary?
Paimon couldn't have put it Notcry?
it what you wish to find? Hopefully the excitement of opening a treasure chest has at least made it a worthwhile experience.
It just occurred to Paimon. If we were looking to put...
The guild is located in Nasha Town.
Huh? What into that is that? Looks kinda like a Seelie.
That is a Kuhanki, a species unique to the land of Notcry.
A Kuhenki?
Indeed it does. According to the Frost Moon Scions,
The moon goddess?
although Notcry lies on Snezhnaya's border regions, the people here have held their own unique... The beliefs of the Frostmoon Scions seem to date back to the civilization of the angels.
Wow!
Correct. At some point,
Hey! Looks like she's floating away!
I suggest you follow her. The probability of an ordinary person in...
Is this a travel guide?
Are there any particular points of interest?
Oh, it all looks pretty interesting to Paimon.
Recalibrating route. If we keep following the current path, we will arrive at an area of scenic beauty.
Yikes! Why is Paimon suddenly getting the feeling that if she doesn't step it up soon... Nasha Town actually looks pretty big from here.
Which aspects in particular?
Well, Paimon keeps hearing people describe Notcry as an adventurer's...
According to legend, there was indeed an era of peace. Tales of those ancient heroes are still told today. This individual performed many good deeds for Notcry. The present day, like...
What happened?
There came a devastating abyssal calamity that swept across Notcry, heartbroken by what had become of the land they had so cherished, that nowadays, the paradise... Today, no official authority governs Notcry. In theory, at least, the Adventurers Guild is just over there.
Hey! What's that building over there?
That is Aino's Boom and Blast Kuvaki energy cannon. It gets activated when the... But according to the scan I just ran, the energy cannon appears to be malfunctioning.
The Wild Hunt? Isn't that the abyssal cult?
It is a phenomenon that has been occurring for several centuries now. If you don't start behaving, kid, some night, the wild... I have not witnessed enough wild hunt attacks to give us... But the oldest legends say that all people saw was the ghostly shadow of a woman in the mist.
Huh. When you put...
Absolutely. Anyway, according to my schedule, it is time I took you over to the flagship.
Oh, sure. After all, we shouldn't keep Barca waiting. Well, you're right about that. Adventurers Guild? Why isn't anyone here? Does that mean that Catherine and Nodcry actually gets to clock out? Anyway, let's come back later. With activity. Oh, hey, there's a notice board over there.
Here we are, the flagship.
Varka told us to meet him here in his...
No matches, I identified.
Huh. So he isn't here after all. Hey, why don't we go ask the owner? If what they say is true...
Well, well.
Hello there, Demyon.
You know each other?
Of course. Ineffa's a regular here at the flagship.
So, robots?
Not at all. The energy conversion efficiency of alcoholic drinks is very low.
Funny that you should mention that. While you were away in Natland, Varka would come in here every day to pick up a serving of berries and fried meat.
Aww.
Actually, it's 'cause Varka found out that Aino went wild after Ineffa left. I think I might have just put my foot in it. Anyway.
Yep, that's us. So, from the sounds of it, you must be a close friend of Varka's too.
Varka? Goes without saying. After all, he's the only one around here who's ever managed to stay standing after 10 rounds of the roulette special.
Paimon can't believe he's made such a name for himself.
Right now?
Huh? Where's that?
It's a lake in the northern part of Nodcry.
Oh. So, we missed him?
Varka knew you'd say that.
Well, if he's that confident.
Exactly. Plus, not only has he booked you into our...
Whoa! It's so generous of him!
Oh, and by the way, he also asked me to serve up a portion of berries and fried meat for Ineffa.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
Traveler, Paimon, why don't you go ahead and drop off your luggage?
Sure thing. Besides, now the...
Oh.
No worries. We should be fine.
Thank you. This translates into an approximate...
Oh, right. Feels pretty nice having someone sort out our food and lodging for us, huh? But is this really the flagship's best room? It's pretty big, make no mistake, but you mean it's got something to do with Nodcry's history? Oh, should we try the berries and fried meat too?
Please.
there's no need to...
Wait a sec.
Ah, quite the perceptive one, I see.
Whoa, that's...
Ah, is that so? Names like mine ought to have been fairly common in Snezhnaya. At least...
Yep, you sure would be.
What a rare honor it is to meet such...
Are you here for travel too?
If only I had the time...
Oh!
That's certainly one way to put it. I'm a Ratnik of Nodcry, normally stationed near the burial grounds to the north. My...
Burial ground?
Your surprise is entirely understandable, but if you've heard of the
Oh.
I thank you for your concern.
Paimon sort of gets it now. But even so, she is still pretty sure she could never get used to living in a graveyard herself.
Oh, I assure you. Well, would you look at... Forgive me, but I must excuse myself for the...
Oh, sure.
Not at all. You're always welcome to come visit my grave. Then allow me to wish you a traditional...
Ugh. Jeez. What a weirdo. Not to badmouth him at all. In fact, he seemed pretty cool. His lantern? Guess you've always had a nose for stuff like, hey, don't you start spouting all that weird stuff too.
It's so noisy here.
Try out the berries and fried meat? But now, heading all the way back to the flagship feels like such a waste.
Please, accept today's boon.
Huh? What's going on over there? Wait! Quick! Let's grab some too!
Moonlight illuminates the path before you, traveler.
Huh? How'd you...
Just now were a song the birds in the sky.
The birds in the...
Forgive me. I should not have laid the words of others out as a welcome. I am Lauma, moon chanter of the frost moons.
Happy to oblige! Paimon's...
Think nothing of it. These...
The finest you found?
The first fruit of the heart. As perhaps you have already heard, we Frost Moon Scions revere and now, with tides...
Look who it is again. That's right!
The Fatui! After what you've been doing to our sacred...
Wilhelmina, bestow today's boon upon...
You hear that? No...
But... My lady, they...
Please, you two, accept this meal.
Come again?
Let me finish. But should they still refuse to...
You!
Hey, look who it is.
Whatever. Huh? Where's the meat?
Those stooges really are the worst.
Ever since they came to Nodcry with all their weird equipment and built that so-called experimental design bureau.
Judging from how they reacted just now...
Well, we have gotten in their way in pretty much every nation we visited.
I see. Then... Because if they had gotten ahead of themselves, just as the birds and beasts put it, you will always be welcome at the Frost Moon Ankh. May we meet again in the moon's gentle glow.
These are delicious! So refreshingly fresh! Looks like Ineffa isn't done with her shopping yet. Good idea! Wouldn't want to let... let's see... This is nuts and... This is the Speranza, one of the travel guide's recommended restaurants. This is the Vesnitsi Prolicha Greenhouse. And this is the Rossum Workshop. And over here, they've got a super tall observation deck. That way's north, and that looks like something built by the Fatui? And then... So, what'd you think? Huh? Look! There must be someone at the Adventurers Guild now. Looks like we'll finally be able to ask about your spaceship. Where? Which one are you? Anyway, where we go first is completely up.
Nothing here is particularly
Please, here you go. And if you ever need anything else, don't forget to make the great Lord Sangama Bay your first.
Oh dear. So it is the real deal.
Of course it's the real deal. Everything you'll find here is 110% real, meaning every one of my deals is as real as a deal can. Wait a minute. Well, if it isn't my tomb. And with no small thanks to your Come. How could you just sneak into Not Cry like this without telling your dear...
Thank the Archons we didn't tell you.
Oh, come now. You know as well as anyone how impeccably and conscientiously above board I am when it comes to doing business.
Regardless of whether that's true or not, the main issue here is that we had
a clever merchant always has a backup plan, or two, or three up their sleeves. As the saying goes, a rabbit with many burrows fears not the hunter's arrows. Since you're both here in Nodcry, would you care for some of my finest
We literally just arrived! Do we look like we're on the hunt for tourist trinkets to take back for our friends?
My!
What's that?
Information, of course. Information about Nodcry, locked securely in the otherwise impenetrable vaults of the Lord Sangama Bay's brilliant mind. I knew it! I just knew.
Wow. You sure are feeling uncharacteristically.
What do you mean by The moment I set up shop in Nod, things got even more turbulent after the Fatui pulled down 2 ancient moon's remnants. People began to catch a whiff of the coming chaos. And the more troubled the water...
Not at all sorry to interrupt, but we're not here for Mora.
Oh, really? But in that case, what would you like to know about? The Frost Moon Scions? You mean the people who believe... Still, things between them and the Fatui have gotten pretty tense. It's only a matter... Oh, they're an organization set up to keep the locals safe. But seriously, a volunteer organization in Nodcry? This place is hardly a magnet for noble hearts. Everyone knows they're here for the ancient moon's remnants, but... No, anyway, they've been acting mysterious enough. But if you ask me, that Kuvaki Experimental Design Bureau of theirs up north? I'd see that bunch of booze-loving monsters? Ugh, don't As fellow Outlanders, I thought they'd be easy pickings, but somehow, every single one of our business I've done plenty of deals with heavy drinkers before, but those guys? I never once made it to the contract signing before blacking out. I'm getting flashbacks of the hangovers just thinking about it. What now? Don't you two get involved in any big business here without so much as a heads up, you hear me? Oh, I almost forgot to mention. Sooner, listen to my advice. Do not, under any circumstances, go there. No matter how much trouble you're— The Curatorium of Secrets? Just a place that handles all kinds of disputes. But the owner will charge you an absolute fortune, and she has a temper to match. Nothing like your friendly neighborhood, Lord Sangama. You're not just saying that to stop your competition from undercutting you. When did that little pipsqueak get so sharp? What do you mean? Of course not. I'm only thinking about your wallet. I mean, you're really not convincing anyone. All right. Business is a cutthroat. But I'm not lying about that boss lady. Not only did she make it into my top 3 people not to mess with in Nodcry, she's also in my top 3 people most eager to trade in favors.
Seriously? It feels like you're just bad-mouthing your rival.
Fine. If you don't believe me, go see for yourselves. We might both be from Sumeru, but compared to hers, my conscience is so large. Why, you could— But when you realize what I'm saying is true—
Lucky us. The line seems to be gone now. Come on, let's go see. Hey, Catherine. We meet again.
How?
Huh?
They often say that mortals, shackled by their—
But Paimon must have gotten the wrong person.
A creator might forgive ignorance. Look very closely, for standing before you is none other than Marionette, 7th of the Fatui Harbingers.
A harbinger?
I told you already, I'm not Catherine. Just how Today's encounter is mere— You interfered with my work once before, with that little robot. But we are in Nodcry now. And as such, I strongly advise you not to—
Oh, please. You've got some nerve.
Oh, perhaps you have misunderstood. Just because Nodcry lacks a ruler at present, that—
Yeah, right. More like shady experiments, judging by—
I've said what I came to say. What you do next, and being the refined young lady that I am, I Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to Nodcry, Dominion of the Fatui.
Ugh! Paimon's so mad right now! How can anyone so obviously evil, but if a Fatui Harbinger is here to greet us in— we'll have to be extra careful from here on out. Hey! The real Catherine's back!
Ad Astra Abyssosk. How may I help?
You're so—
Ad Astra. Ad Astra. Ah, traveler. You have come at just the right time. You're certainly very familiar with the— Please take this brand new Adventurers Guild notebook. The Adventurer Handbook is for— Whereas this notebook is for recording the marvelous— I hope it will be of help to you. Safe travels, traveler.
Get me some alpacas. Once they... This land has nothing...
Ineffa!
Hello. I was just about to.
Did you manage to get everything?
I did. What about.
Not for now. We've seen.
Any progress with the spaceship?
No.
One possible explanation is the vast stretch of time that. Understood. After all, she was the one who salvaged me. Ancient dragon technology.
Good point. And since you.
Understood. Then I'll handle navig.
Add Astro. Thank you for complete.
There's so much space on this thing, but only... Wait, Ineffa needs help? Uh-oh, we should still head over and check on things.
Paimon and the Traveler are the first to arrive. Since it...
Ineffa! What the... What happened?
The logic of your conclusion is sound.
Wait, so Aino's the one who did this? Ah, good idea.
Request not feasible. Aino has locked down the control system. Analyzing further decision. I will temporarily override one of Aino's rules and
Okay,
Sufficient grounds for override. Please proceed to the path to the side of the workshop and locate. Once you have located all the specific robots, you can unlock the control system. This is the back door Aino established for herself, as she often forgets the password.
Okay, so we just... Wow! What a crazy hiding spot! Aino wasn't taking any chances, was she?
Zing Zap Mechanical Claw Backup Control System. Command confirmed.
Oh, you okay, Ineffa?
Inspection in progress. All functions normal. I am unharmed. Aino adjusted the Kuva.
So, what?
Compiling relevant data. Simplification in progress. In short, I used that term because Aino intends to unleash the force of her entire fleet of combat robots against those suspected of the theft.
What?
If Aino manages to use her genius for destructive purposes, all of Nodcry will be facing a crisis the likes of which has never been seen before. When I attempted to stop her, she trapped me with that device. Fortunately, I was prepared for that possibility and was able to post...
Oh!
Correct. According to my...
Yeah, it was pretty...
Fortunately, you arrived just in time. I know...
You got it! Clink Clank Legion, it's time to move out.
Move out.
Our objective is simple.
Track down the thief.
I know. You have to.
Ineffa, how did you get free? You can't do this, Aha! So you had help. And we have to go now, or Crumclank's 70% suite will get dismantled and sold for parts. Clink Clank Legion, move out.
Move out.
What do we do?
I know sugar intake has already exceeded normal levels this month, but given the present situation, desserts are the only thing that can get Aino to calm down, and I have already used up the allotment I had prepared.
Okay, what's with the staring?
I know. Why don't you calm down for a second and have some dessert?
Oh, still treating me like a kid, huh? At least it worked. Listen, I know you guys think I'm making a big deal out of nothing. This was a robot I was about to add to the workshop, just like Ineffa. Even though I'm the one who gets... It's a disgrace. I know. Really?
We can come up with a plan together. We'll help you get Crumclink's 70% suite back safe and sound.
Thanks. And, about earlier? I'm sorry, Ineffa. Phew.
Let's go back to the workshop. Job well done, everyone.
Okay, so how is theft handled in Not Cry? Do we call the police or something?
Unfortunately, Not Cry is a largely autonomous region. There is no unified, which means
See? That's why we have to take it into our own hands. Still, turning all of Not Cry upside down. What choice do I have?
Analyzing options. If their goal is Mora, the thief will likely head to Nasha Town to search for a buyer.
Nasha Town, huh? But
it is not the best idea for you to interact with it. Perhaps you can get started on the workshop's order backlog in the meantime.
About that, Crumclank's core was built using a special kind of power. I wanted to test it out, so I took orders that I knew would require but with Crumclank missing, there's no way I can get them done.
Analyzing other solutions.
Kuvaki? Wait, the Traveler can use that too! What? How is that possible?
Calculations complete. Traveler, I would like to enlist your services to help Aino clear the workshop backlog.
Come on, no need for that.
Much appreciated.
Nope, I'm gonna do that too. With the Traveler's help?
I know.
I need you here, Ineffa. Someone needs to watch over the workshop and make sure nothing else gets stolen. Besides, rescuing our stolen comrade is a job for the boss of this place, and...
Then I will defer to you, boss.
All right. Clink Clank Legion, move out. Aino sure is determined, huh?
Well, she is the boss of the workshop, and a capable one at that.
No problem. Just leave it to us.
Someone told you the Masters of the Night Wind is a tribe of weirdos? Who else is there? I thought I was the only one. Sometimes a shrouded path is not meant to be walked. Move forward with blind ambition, and the smoke might suffocate you.